What's up? This is D. You know how I do. I kind of stick to relationship issues and carry on like that. So today the issue is the ex. There's one thing that's bothering me today, and I made a couple videos about it on my phone on my way to church and on my way home from church. Before church, I was freaking out because I wasn't sure if I really wanted to go to church. You know, I knew I had to be there. I knew I have to go. I had to go. That was like neither here nor there. I had to go. Um, I said even if I had to stand in the lobby to hear what was being said, then so be it. But I got there late, and I didn't want to go because I knew my ex was going to be there. At least I felt like she was going to be there. But then when I got there and I didn't see her car, I got like a little bit excited and a little bit sad at the same time. You know how it works. But then to be standing in the balcony and look down and see the new boo with the ex. Now I'm gonna tell you one thing. It's one thing to know that your girl has moved on or your ex has moved on, but it bothers me to no end when my exes move on to what I feel like is a downgrade. Now I say this to say, how do I know it's a downgrade? Because in my mind, I'm beginning to feel like maybe it's an upgrade. Maybe I think too highly of myself. Maybe I feel like I am the best. Maybe I feel like I'm the best looking, the best dressing, the best attitude, the best prosperous, the most abundant, the most prayerful. You know what I mean? And I'm just exaggerating there, but those are like the things that kind of feed me, because I feed myself and God feeds me and my church feeds me, and I know that I'm a great person. And yet I came home salty as all get out because I can't figure out why she would choose someone that can't even like keep their hair decent. Like, is this really what you want? And treated her son like, I don't even want to go there because I almost jumped out the balcony on that one. But and I don't even, to be honest with you, I don't even know if this is the new boo. It could just be a friend, but it's a friend I've never seen before. So in saying this, I come home and I'm talking to my sister about it, and she made a very valid point. She said that it's because I'm not regular. I'm not like everyone else. I'm very unique. I'm very different. She was like, there's never been a day that I haven't seen you get up and go to work unless you're sick. And that's right, because any other time that I take off, it's because I just want to take a day off and I pre-plan it. I don't just call out just not to go to work. I actually enjoy making a living. I actually enjoy thriving. I enjoy what I do at work. It may not be my strongest passion, but I appreciate my job and I like what I do. And I like having nice things, and I like having my own home, and I like having my own everything. And I like knowing that I really don't have to count on anybody, but if I need something, I can always call my dad. Like, I appreciate that about my life. I'm not nonchalant about it. I don't take advantage of the fact. You know what I'm saying? So in saying that, I asked her, I said, well, does that make them feel intimidated by me? Which I've heard before, that women have been intimidated by me. I feel like there's no point in being intimidated by me because I'm not that kind of person. But any one woman that will sit with me long enough to have that kind of conversation with me, to know that in the long run I'm down for you. And the two times that I did have a chance to have that conversation with women, I was with them for 3-4 years each one, and that was twice. I'm the kind of person that, I didn't always have everything I have. I had to get it. I had to struggle to get it. I had to manage myself to get it. I had to fix my finances. I have to do all these things that you need to do. So if you come to me and you really have nothing, but you have this thing in your spirit that says this is what you want, and you'll do what you need to do to get what you need to do to get for you, then I'm with you. I'm all down for that. But if you're coming over here thinking I'm just going to take care of you, yeah, we're going to have a problem. Because I've seen too many instances where, they done put their lover through school, they done took care of their lover top to bottom, and then when it's all over, said and done, they have their graduation certificate, they have their new home, their credit is straight. Now it's just like, peace, deuces, I'll holler at you, player. Like, for real, I'm not trying to go through that. Now, I will say, if you want to go to school and you want to do all these things and fix your credit, I'll be there with you through it. I'll help you through it, but I'm not going to do it for you. There's a big difference between helping someone out and doing it for them. I'm not that type of person. Now, if we're together 5, 6, 10 years, then I just might do it for you then. But you got to put in time for something like that. I need to know that you're going to be down for me no matter what. What if I should fail you in some way? Are you just going to walk away? Are you just gonna walk away because I failed you? You know what I mean? And I don't mean, when I say fail you, I don't mean cheating or anything like that, because I never cheat. I haven't cheated. So I don't know what just happened to my screen there, but cheating is not my thing. I'm very loyal, I'm very faithful, and I'll help anybody. And before I turn away a woman that has absolutely nothing, I'll pick that woman up and help her get something. I will do my very best to bring her up to my level. I'm not just going to shun you because you don't have anything, you know. And if anybody has more than me, then, you know, same thing. You know, I'll just work as hard as I can to get where they are, so they don't feel compromised, so I don't have to feel intimidated. You know, they may have $1,000,000 in the bank and I only have half a million. Well, I'm gonna work hard as hell so I can get that million too. You know what I mean? I'm not that kind of person. I'm just not the type of person that want to just cake somebody and just give them my paycheck, and I've only known you for 2 months, 3 months, 6 days. That's just never been my way, because all I've ever seen is that's how you get taken advantage of. Which still, the same women that I say I don't want to do this for, every time we go out to eat, I pay for the food. You know what I mean? Like, when I invite you out, I know I'm inviting you, I'm gonna pay for it. Now, if you want to step your game up and just say, nah, boo, hold your cash, I got this, that's fine with me. But if every time we go out after the first 3 times that you see I'll pay, all of a sudden you don't have any cash on you once the meal comes, you can't find your ATM card, you can't find your debit card, your checkbook is missing. After a while, I'm kind of like, okay, time to have a conversation. You know I don't mind paying. You don't have to go through all the whole motions when we get there. I mean, like, that's just it. Like, you know, it's time for me to find somebody that can either handle being pulled up to where I am and has that goal and ambition inside, or I just need to find somebody where I am or above so we can do the same things, because this is getting ridiculous and it's getting out of hand. It's like my sister said, they come and they see how I live, drama free, got my own little space, got my own little everything, and they're just like, oh, googly-eyed by it, and they just forget to find out about who I am. And Pastor, it wasn't my pastor, but it was a guest pastor speaking today, and he made a very valid point. Scars articulate your journey. I need somebody that's gonna sit down and tell me all about the scars that they have. How did you get that burn mark on your arm? How did you get that scar on your knee? Tell me why you ask these kind of questions. Tell me what your last girl did to you. Tell me what the first love did to you that you don't have that love anymore. You know, those are the scars that I want to hear about. I want to sit aside time where it's not all about kissing, hugging, and having sex, and it's more about what complements your personality, your characteristics, what challenges your integrity, what makes you profound, what makes you unique, what makes you desire. Not just what you desire, but what makes you desire. How did you get to where you are? Where are you trying to be? But no one wants to have those conversations with me. They just want to get in my bed and in my pocket. And until I find someone that wants more than that from me, so be it. Walk away. If I got to cry, let me cry. It'll be another scar to tell another story. But play me will never happen. I'd rather you just keep it real with me and just tell me, hey, there's somebody else. You know, I want to date other people. That's cool. But I'm never going to let another woman break me down over some nonsense that they can't handle me, or I'm intimidating, and then try to walk away and make it all about me when I know I'm okay. I hold myself to the highest degree, the highest pedestal, because that's where God told me to be. Because He created me to be who I am. That's all I'm saying. And on that note, I'm about to go get me something to eat. I don't have a problem with dating me until she comes along. Alright, boo? Holla.